Is the tree outside your house really at rest? Can an object appear to be moving for one person and stationary to another? What's the correct definition for motion and rest? If these questions are bothering you, then you have come to the right place. Hi, welcome to Exemplar Physics, where we learn concepts in an easier way. In this video, we will learn about motion in everyday life. In everyday life, we see some objects in motion and others at rest. That is, some are moving and others not. Let's see some common examples of motion. Moving vehicles. Car moves from one place to another. These are one of our modes of transport. Birds flying in air. Fishes swimming in water. If we consider abiotic things, water flowing in river is in motion. Aha, cool soothing breeze. The air is invisible, its motion can be inferred through movement of leaves and branches of a tree and the passing clouds. Humans jumping, walking. Mister, keep your eyes on the road. Running. All of these are examples of motion. What is common in these examples? A body or an object in motion moves from one place to another, that is, changes its position. Most of the times, motion is not simple. Motion can be along a straight line or path, or along a circular path. Motion can be around a fixed axis, or can be to and fro or vibrational. Motion which repeats itself after fixed interval and motion which does not. There are so many situations in our daily life where motion involves combination of these, thus makes most motions complex. Just think for a while. Since we wake up, we are somehow involved in or with motion. Rolling of eyes, movement of hands and legs, even the flow of blood through our arteries and veins all include motion. Think of motion at a very minute scale. Motion of electrons, atoms, molecules unto the gigantic planets, stars and galaxies. Think of motion which are uncontrollable, like flooding rivers, earthquakes, hurricanes, tsunami, etc., which can destroy anything and everything that comes in its way. Hence, there is a necessity to study motion. This would eliminate the hardships and can make human life smoother and better. This is just a step. Describing motion. There are two states of motion and rest. There is no specific definition for these states. Motion and rest are not absolute, they are relative. An object may appear to be moving for one and stationary for the other person. Let me explain this with an example. Do you see the astronaut and the earth behind him? Which or who is in motion in this picture? The earth or the astronaut? If you see the view from the astronaut, he is at rest and the earth is moving. And if you see the view from the earth is stationary and the astronaut will be in motion. The similar statement can be made for both the motion of the earth and the sun. If you see the sun from the earth, then it appears to be in motion. The sun moves from the east towards west. Whereas if the earth is viewed from the sun, the earth appears to be revolving, that is, in motion around the sun. Now, do you understand what did I mean when I said motion and rest are relative? If yes, answer this question in the comments. Are the walls of your room at rest or in motion? Think once. Let us describe motion in a better way with frame of reference. Assume yourself sitting in a moving bus. You are not doing anything, just sitting on a seat. What do you see around? Seats, fellow passengers? Now look outside. You can see buildings, shops, people outside moving away behind you. The bus, its interior, is the frame of reference for you, and hence you along with the bus are at rest as the positions don't change with respect to each other, and the things outside are in motion, moving backwards. Now think from the point of view of a person outside the bus. Those buildings, shops, roads are his frame of reference, and they are at rest for him, and the bus is in motion. Thus, the same object may appear to be in motion for one person and the rest for the other. A body is said to be in motion if it changes its position. The position or location of a body is described with respect to the frame of reference, or in other words, its surroundings. A body is said to be in motion if it changes its position with respect to the frame of reference and time. If it doesn't, it is at rest. Hence, in order to define motion or rest, at first, frame of reference has to be considered. I hope that this video clears some of your doubts. If you have any questions, write them in the comment section or send them to our Telegram channel. Don't forget to like this video. We shall meet in the next video. Until then, sayonara.